Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a beautiful wall decor that will suit any interior. The pattern resembles gentle waves and beautiful flowing lines. This decor is incredibly simple and easy to apply. You only need a minimal set of tools, a Venetian trowel, a brush or roller for priming the surface, and a sponge for applying the wax or glaze. That's really all there is to it. For this project, we'll be using Microcement. A fine grain is great for a flat texture, while a larger grain will give you a more dimensional finish. Settle in, grab a slice of pizza, and let's get started. And while you're at it, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. So first things first, you'll need this Venetian trowel. This tool is perfect for forming the pattern because its edges have a rounded shape. You can apply the microcement to the surface with any trowel, but you'll get the best results forming the pattern with this one. Apply the material to the surface in small sections, about 3 to 5 square feet at a time, and then begin to form the pattern. Don't try to cover the entire wall at once. The material will dry out and you won't be able to get the pattern right. Just do one section at a time, form the pattern, and then move on to the next. This is a simple technique. Anyone can do this kind of work themselves without any problems. The key is in the sensation. When you apply the material, the trowel sticks to it a bit. To create the pattern, you need to constantly pull the tool back toward yourself. The trowel almost becomes like a brush. I use smooth movements to create the pattern, as if I'm painting a figure 8. The material might lift off the wall, but that's okay. If it happens, just gently smooth it back down and continue. If you don't pull the trowel towards you, the edges of the tool will start to scrape the material off, creating uneven bald spots. You'll struggle and you won't get a good result. When you're forming the pattern, try not to go over the same spot too many times. Otherwise, everything will turn into a messy blur. Just create the pattern, step back to see if it looks good, and then move on to the next. You can even fix the pattern later, after the material has dried. If you see a spot you don't like, just add a little more material and smooth it over to the right or left. It's that simple. Now for a golden rule. Try to apply the material so it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. The thicker the layer, the more dimensional your design will be. This will make it look more beautiful when you cover it with a tinted wax, glaze, or paint. The material will sink in a bit as it dries, so a little extra thickness will prevent it from becoming too flat. If your material is too thick, you can add a little water to it. It will make it much easier to work with. I strongly advise you to practice before you start a large area. Try making a sample on a piece of drywall or a hidden spot behind some furniture. Once you get the hang of it, you're ready for the entire wall. When you apply a tinted wax to the finished decor, it will look amazing. The peaks of my pattern will be lighter and washed out, while the valleys and crevices will remain dark. When the material is dry, I take a number 180 to 240 grit sandpaper and lightly sand the peaks. This will remove any sharp, uneven spots. After that, I apply a deep penetrating primer to strengthen the surface and create a protective film. Next, you take your lacquer or wax and tint it to the color you need. Then, you apply it to the entire surface at once, without any breaks. You can't leave this work unfinished, or you will see the lines where you stopped. I usually do about 3 square yards, and then wash the surface with a wet sponge. The valleys stay darker because they have more wax, but the peaks become lighter. This gives the pattern incredible depth. I've also decided to add a touch of silver paint. I diluted the silver a bit with water and applied it to the wall with a sponge. You can use a brush for this, but I find the sponge more convenient. This is how it looks up close. It turned out very beautiful. I highly recommend you try this decor. If you add some good lighting, the surface will come to life and start to glow. So that's our review for today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a thing. Thank you for your valuable time. See you next time, friends.